What's up my loves, my name is Paige, this is Pages with Paige, and today we're going to be doing my book haul revisited for September of 2020. Hello, so welcome to this video. This is the September book haul revisited, and if you're new to my channel, I will leave the playlist link down below where we look back at the book haul from 2020 for the month coming up to be able to vote on books to put on my TBR. I have stolen, borrowed, conglomerated Mel from Completely Melanie's Have I Read It Yet series, where they go through and do the same thing. They get you to vote on the books depending on how many there are. There are the top most voted for books, and it can be quite a few. And then I've stolen a title from Ellie from Elle Grey Books. They do a book haul revisited, but it's just looking over the books that I haven't read yet, whereas Mel's and I's is looking at the video as a whole. So for my version, if there are 5 or less books, I read the top most voted for book. If there are 6 to 10, it's the top 2 most voted for, and so on and so forth. My book hauls aren't too chaotic, so that's why mine's a smaller number than Completely Melanie's, but we've had 2 happen recently, and so I'm hoping last month was a nice month. I'm hoping we can continue that trend. So I'm going to load up the video, I'll have my screen. We're going to look through the video, see which ones are read and still on my shelf, what are unread and still on my shelf, what I read and then unhauled, and what I didn't read and have just decided to unhaul. I got my AirPod, I've got my phone with very limited battery. Oh god, that's a look. Let's dive in. I can tell I'm looking in the mirror behind me. In the month of September, I managed to keep a curb on my spending and we only acquired 9 books. 9 books. The Kingdom of Back by Marie Lu. So, The Kingdom of Back by Marie Lu. I have recently, as of June, this book self-destructed and I didn't read it. So it is unread and unhauled. Piranesi by Susanna Clarke. Piranesi by Susanna Clarke is read. I really love this and very happy to have picked this up. I'm very thankful for Ash getting it for me. I love the end pages, which I don't think I showed in the original, and also the back has the stuff on there. It was a really weird, whimsical book, but I really enjoyed it. Continuing on. 10 Blind Dates by Ashley Olston. Oh! I didn't realize that that was when I got this and that Ash got it for me. That is 10 Blind Dates by Ashley Elston, and I have read and adored this. It's so cute, very fun Christmas read, and just a wholesome YA. I definitely had a lot of fun with it, and yeah, it's still on my shelves. I had no idea that this was in this book haul. I thought this was like 2021. Anyway, I have zero perception of time. Continuing on. The Wisdom of Tea by Noriko Morishita. So, The Wisdom of Tea by Noriko Morishita. I have not read this. It is... my phone. It has life lessons from the Japanese tea ceremony. I can no longer drink coffee, and so I've recently been dabbling my toe into trying to find a matcha that I enjoy the taste of and doesn't taste like eating grass. This is unread, but I'm not mad at it. Awesome! So this is on the list of things you can vote for. Shove that right there, not that you're going to be able to see it with my head in the way. Let me grab my phone. Continuing on. Alright. Bad Romance by Heather Demetrios and The Furies by Katie Lowe. So, Bad Romance by Heather Demetrios I have read and is still on my shelves. I really enjoyed this. I think I read it in February of this year, so it'd been sitting there a while, but I finally got to it. And The Furies by Katie Lowe, this ended up being one of my biggest disappointments. I thought it was going to be something different from what it was, and it just didn't hit the right notes for me. So it is read, but it is also unhauled. And I'm very sad at that because I thought it was going to be a 5-star read with the way that Becca and Ashley are talking about it, but it just didn't hit the right notes for me. Cracked Up to Be by Courtney Summers. So the next up is Cracked Up to Be by Courtney Summers, and I have read this. And it's still on my shelves. Love this. I love this so much. I've only unhauled 2. One that was read, one that was unread. Yeah, that's right. So I didn't love this as much as Sadie, but I still found it valuable. Alrighty. Summer of Salt by Katrina Leno. So, Summer of Salt by Katrina Leno. I had read this prior to purchasing and it was one of my favorite reads of, I think, 2019. It is such a stunning book. I'm so happy that I managed to pick it up off a friend in hardcover. Alright, so that's 5, 6, and then the 2 on hold. So we've got one more to go. Star Daughter by Shivita Thakra. So, Star Daughter by Shivita Thakra. Unhold without reading this. Ah, yeah. The Wisdom of Tea. That is the only unread, still on my shelves, book that was on that haul. So, wow. That was really small. This is a nice feeling. So, because this is going to be the book that I will read in the month of September, there will be no vote, and so instead there will be a giveaway. So, what do I want to do? To enter in the giveaway, which will be ending on, this is going up on the 30th of July, I think. Voting normally closes on like the 3rd Friday of the month. So giveaway closes on the 18th of August. So you have 3 weeks to just let me know what is your favorite beverage. Let's go with that considering it's tea. I like to make these nice and easy to enter. I'd prefer if you were subscribed, but obviously if not, no worries. And then in my TBR videos, which come out sometime that following week, I will let you know who the winner is and just do a random generator for who's entered. And then it is the book of a value up to 25 AUD. If you have an Amazon wish list, we can make that happen, or just let me know, but I do need to make it into Australian currency. I'm very curious about adding this non-fiction about tea to my list, but I'm also excited because this is exactly what I need right now. So, leaving this for the perfect time. I'm very proud of myself. Let me know in the comments what's your favorite beverage of choice if you'd like to enter the giveaway, and if not, just let me know how your day's going. If you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe. I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!